Yeah, let's go. I ain't the first with the curse, with the thirst that I wanna be better, not worse, man it hurts. I'm on this earth with my words and I put them all together, insert, cause I wanna have worth. Working hella hard till they put me in the dirt. Gonna go far, man, listen to my words. Gonna be a star, man, life's like a blur. When you're working this hard, yeah, you get what you deserve. Yeah, I ain't taking a backseat, I'm passing anybody else who is rapping. I'm nasty, ain't nobody able to catch me. They gasping, they cannot compare, they can't match me. I'm at half speed, I got your girl and she laughing and dancing, hanging on my butt, she asking to crash with me, smash with me, she savage, she wants cash money, and she knows that I live lavishly. I wanna live, I'm cold inside, give all I have just to feel alive. I fight to live, I fight to strive, one day I'll have what I want. I want the whole world in the palm of my hand, I got a plan, I'm the man, now I'm teaching the game, a veteran, better than anybody else who tests me. I'm ready, looking at my hand and it's steady, I'm trending, ascending and blending, lyrical bending, now I'm spreading and getting my name out now, yeah they hearing me laugh, all the crowds repping the sound, I'm hitting the ground, running, up and coming, ain't nothing, yeah, rookie of the year, I'ma keep it 100, cold-blooded, no budget, from nothing to something, I ain't bluffing, I got a full hand and a full plan, I ain't gonna stop till I'm at the top, man, every single drop got me feeling awesome, I'm about to pop, started from the bottom, yeah, I wanna live, I'm cold inside, give all I have just to feel alive, I fight to live, I fight to strive, one day I'll have what I want in life.
हेलो वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम। आज कर दोगे क्या? हाँ दे दे, कर दूंगा मैं। आज तो थोड़ा बेटर फील कर रहा हूँ मैं। ला दे दे। अबे लॉग आउट हो गया, साला सेव नहीं हुआ क्या? अपनी आईडी दे दे। अब मेरे को लोकेशन देखने पड़ेंगे ना, वो कहाँ कहाँ है। दोनों तो सेम ही है, दोनों में अलग क्या है? अच्छा ये नया एरिया का है ना ये तो। साला कल मैं वैसे ही बोला रहा था, तू सच में चला गया? नहीं नहीं, मेरा तबीयत ठीक नहीं रहा था कल, अजीब सा फील हो रहा था मेरे को, कुछ अच्छा फील नहीं हो रहा, कुछ अजीब सा लग रहा था मेरे को, तो मैं आया ही नहीं। उस टाइम भी वही लग रहा था मेरे को, इसलिए मैं चला गया। सर घूमने लगा एकदम एकदम से, ऐसा कुछ नहीं कि तेरी वजह से, क्या बस वो होने लगा था, मेरे को फील हो रहा था अजीब सा, तो मैं चला गया। $45 ट्राई में एक तो कर दिया मैं। 45 ट्राई मतलब अच्छा एक कोई कुछ कर दिया क्या तूने? यूआईडी भेजा क्या तूने? आईडी पासवर्ड दे जल्दी। पहले आप डेली इवेंट कर लो। ओके मैं कर लेता हूँ फिर। पहले बोलता अपनी आईडी लॉगिन करनी पड़ेगी। इवेंट भी करने हैं भाई मेरे को। क्वेस्ट भी करने हैं। लग ही रहा था पासवर्ड करते हुए। आवाज कम कर दी क्या? नहीं, आवाज तो फुल है। नया इवेंट आया ना आज। अपन की जिंदगी से 1 साल कम हो गया। अच्छा, बर्थडे है क्या? हैप्पी बर्थडे एंटिटी। कहाँ गया फिर आज पार्टी करने? पार्टी को नहीं कहाँ गया भाई तू आज? अच्छा, ये वाला इवेंट है ना, ये लास्ट वाला। मेरे वेलकिन गिफ्ट निकालो भाई। यार खुद के पास वेलकिन नहीं है भाई, यहाँ सिटलाली जा रही है तो तेरे को गिफ्ट चाहिए। बोल तो ऐसे रहा है जैसे मैंने तो भाई ले ही लिया भाई। मैंने खुद तो निकाल ले ही दिया, तो तेरे को नहीं दे रहा हूँ मैं। मेरे को मेरा 5 वेलकिन नहीं मिल रहा। मेरे को मेरा ही 5 वेलकिन नहीं मिल रहा भाई। नहीं लिया ना? ओके, लैग हो गया क्या? अबे यार, लैग हो गया क्या? हाँ, ये लैग हो गया। भेज दिया। ठीक है, तू अगर मुझे देगा फिर तेरे को दुआ मिलेगी, पर नहीं छोड़ दो भाई। मेरे पास तो पैसे ही नहीं है, होता तो मैं सिटलाली पे नहीं लगाता। मैं तो सारे पैसे उड़ा दिए ना भाई, मैं तो बोला तो मनाली में ही उड़ाती भाई। 4,000 का तो पहले वो आया पैराग्लाइडिंग करके। मैप में लेफ्ट एंड राइट स्टार, राइट लेफ्ट एंड राइट में स्टार का लास्ट एंड बीच में एक स्टैट। समझ में नहीं आया भाई मेरे को। ऊपर से गई, ऊपर से गया मेरे को। क्या बोला तूने? क्या गिफ्ट मिला एंटिटी वैसे आज तेरे को? कितने साल का हो गया तू? बोलेगा हम गरीब को क्या गिफ्ट मिलेगा साहब। आज ये आसमान की ऊंचाइयों में वाला वीडियो बनाया। वो बोला ही नहीं मैंने, वो मेरे निकला ही नहीं दिमाग से, दिमाग में आया ही नहीं मेरे।
Time to shine! Everybody stand up! Let the mountains rain portal!
मैं आसमान की ऊंचाइयों में चारों तरफ कोहरा ही
Rise to
कोहरा
the sun!
है। ये क्या था? छे, हट। एक 140 का पेन मिला बस। ये क्या भाई, पेन का क्या करोगे भाई तुम? लेफ्ट एंड राइट में स्टार है, मैप में उसका लेफ्ट वाला। रुको खोलूंगा तो देखता हूँ, तब बताना। फिर भी ऐसे समझ में नहीं आएगा मेरे को। ये क्या हो रहा है? ये क्यों नहीं दे रहा? स्पेशल टॉपिक कैन ओनली बी एडजस्टेड ऑन फियरलेस। तो फियरलेस मोड पे ही तो हूँ मैं। फियरलेस मोड कैसे होगा? एक मिनट, बाहर चलो भाई। फियरलेस मोड पे हूँ ना मैं। जिसने दिया उसकी जी बेटा। किसने दिया फिर तेरे को पेन? 140 रुपए का पेन, वाह। अरे सोचा पैसे ही दे देता भाई, पेन का क्या ही। पेन तो 20 रुपए से वाले 20 रुपए लिख लूंगा भाई। 140 वाले के पेन से क्या अमृत लिखाएगा भाई? मामा डालो डालो मामा क्या डाल जा 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 मामा क्या मामा में डालो जाके
Let my name echo in song! Going in! Hear the echoes of the valley! Burn it down! Wrath from the sky!
अच्छा भूल गया 1 मिनट हाइड्रो चाहिए ना यहाँ पे अभी आया हाइड्रो लेके पूरी हाइड्रो टीम लेके आऊंगा नहीं ये नहीं पार्टी सेटअप मोलानी किलोनेन नहीं यहाँ तो पूरी ना रहेगी ना यहाँ देता शैंगलिंग ये भी दे दे चल जाएगा ओके चल
Need a surfboard? Strike a pose! Time to shine! Let engraved names echo! Bring it! Time's up! Carving wave!
हमें टूट क्यों नहीं रहा है वो शीट
I got this! Let the mountain's veins boil! Let the world collide!
वो शीट क्यों नहीं टूट रहा
Rise with the sun!
टूट जा भाई वो शीट अबे शीट ही नहीं टूट रहा
Let engraved names echo! Strike a pose! Let my name echo in song! Light it up! Let the mountain's veins boil!
अबे टूट जाए भाई शीट ही नहीं टूट रहा भाई
Rise with the sun!
साला ऐसा शीट मेरा बनाओ भाई वो टूट ही नहीं रहा क्या खा के पैदा हुआ बे टूट जा भाई भाई टूट ही नहीं रहा भाई वो शीट अंबुजा सीमेंट से बना है क्या वो शीट टूट ही नहीं रहा फर्स्ट ऑप्शन क्यों सिलेक्ट किया बे मेरे को क्या पता मैंने तो ऐसे रैंडमली सिलेक्ट मार दिया क्या सिलेक्ट मारो फिर अच्छा जोंगलिया शील्ड बन जाता अच्छा तभी सोचो साला क्या है इसका फर्स्ट भाई हार्डर है यार कौन सा वाला लूं ये बता कौन सा लूं फिर बता मेरे को चलो देखते हैं ये वाला करके
Off we go!
साले का शील्ड ही नहीं टूटा था भाई तो देख लो साला
Yoo-hoo! Time to shine!
मुझे भी 2-3 मारा
Light it up! Hear the echoes of the valley!
ओ भाई डैमेज
Letting brave names echo.
भाई डैमेज
Burn it down. Let's ride. Amazing.
भाई
Bring it. Let the world collide. Hear the echoes of the valley.
अरे
Light it up. Carving wave.
टूट जा भाई शील्ड
The journey's
अबे यार फिर मर गया क्या मरा हुआ इंसान है भाई हीलिंग पे देख ही नहीं रहा
names echo.
ठीक है देखता मैं प्रकाशी मर जा
Let my name echo in song.
वो भी मर गया ओ भाई शिरोनी भी मर गई
Burn it down. Pyroclastic surge.
यो नेक्स्ट वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम क्या है भाई ये मरना भाई दिमाग खराब कर दिया इसने यार
The end of our legacy.
कुछ नहीं हुआ भाई कोई किसी ने कुछ नहीं देखा भाई कुछ नहीं हुआ यहाँ पे 2-3 से आई थिंक सेलेक्ट हुआ था देखो हुआ तो था भाई पूरा हाइड्रो टीम लाना पड़ेगा क्या हीलर चाहिए ना काजुआ ले लेता हूँ एलान और बेनेट ताकि हील रहे फिर तो स्किल शॉट ठीक है भाई
Take it easy.
उड़ा ना मजाक भाई ओ भाई डैमेज देखो साले का
The wind knows it. Falling leaves adorn my...
Fingers are about to get dicey. Bust it.
Everybody stand back.
मार जल्दी मार
Gotcha. Let's light it up. I'm going in.
Clouds high. The birds up.
Game's up. Fun's over.
The plan.
अरे यार गलत टाइम पे गलत चीज क्यों होता है अरे नहीं यार ये गलत टाइम पे गलत चीज होता है भाई यार गलत टाइम पे गलत चीज हो रहा है भाई अब क्या हो गया फिर से हो गया क्या लग रहा है मैं फिर से रुक गया
Kamisato up. Suiyu.
Fingers are about to get dicey. Quietly now.
One with wind and cloud.
Wind strike.
Teamwork is strength.
उसका शील्ड ही नहीं टूट रहा
Cascade.
अरे मैंने देखा ही नहीं भाई यो यक्ष वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम
Game's up. Fun's over.
Gotcha. Everybody stand back.
यो अरे यार क्या है यार कैसे मारूं यार इसको ये दिमाग खराब कर रहा विदाउट फुट ने दिक्कत है कि सोच तो रहा हूँ कुछ और ले जाना पड़ेगा वहीं लेके आया था मैं एक मिनट रुकना
This scenery is wonderful. Surely enough to convince anyone to become a wanderer.
फ्रीज से कैसे होगा भाई पोलर कोड फ्रीज से कैसे होगा क्या टीम ले जाऊं मुझे समझ नहीं आ रहा कोको है क्या कोको नहीं है भाई मेरे पास कोको नहीं है कोको ही तो नहीं है। सिंचा भाई पूरा हाइड्रो टीम ले जाऊंगा। अगर इसमें मरा हीलर पे कर दूंगा मैं। पुरीना, यलान, शिलोनिन, काजुआ। पुरीना काजुआ आ गया। काजुआ सैड, नो कोको नो कोको।
Stop that! Time to shine!
Things are about to get dicey. Busted.
Hear the echoes of the valley!
As one with wind and cloud.
Bring it! Let the mountains face portal! Yoo-hoo! Let the world fly!
Gotcha. Here comes the catch.
अरे अरे मरा भाई।
Of the truth.
भाई वो मर गया था।
Wind strike. Clouds high. The birds.
Hear the echoes of the valley! How dare you! Let my name echo in song!
चल साला वन करायो विथ हाइड्रो हो गया भाई। और मेहनत नहीं करूंगा मैं। वक्त बहुत कर लिया। अपने को प्रीमो जेन से मतलब तो ये हो गया। और नेस कल कितने बजे तक खेली फिर? हाँ भाई हो गया भाई, थैंक यू। मेरे को किक करके भाई अकेले खेलता भाई ये लोग। ठीक है भाई, गरीब का क्रैश हो जाता तो छोड़ देता भाई मेरे को। चिटलाली तो आनी से रही भाई, छोड़ दो भाई। अबे यार हट भाई, मेरे को लगा आ गई यार। शिट भाई शिट।
Being too popular can be such a...
मॉड दो। तू तो रहता भी नहीं है, मॉड लेके करेगा क्या? बेस्ट रिकॉर्ड मेरा इसी में ना। नींद ही पूरी नहीं, मैं तो सो गया था भाई। मेरे को आ रही थी नींद। मैं बोला ठीक है अब खेल ही रहे हैं लोग, हो ही गया तो मैं चला जाता हूँ सोने। मैं चला गया सोने, मस्त सोया, नींद पूरा किया। देन क्यों उसका नया आया क्या? सोलो लर्निंग का नया एपिसोड आया क्या? 2 एपिसोड तो देख लिया मैंने। वीकली टीपॉट, वीकली टीपॉट में क्या है वो तो कर लिया ना। अरे आज मंडे, ओह मंडे 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 है, मंडे है मंडे। रुको इसके यहाँ से बल्ली एक बार वो लेके फिर चलते हैं उधर। वीकली बॉसेस करना है मेरे को। आज मंडे है। सितलाली वाली स्टोरी क्वेस्ट से 220 120 वो भी करूँगा, ये भी कर लेता हूँ, दोनों करूँगे। फिर ये सुलाएगा। अबे भाई कितना सोऊंगा भाई मैं, जब देखो सोता ही रहता हूँ भाई मैं यहाँ पे।
Lately, we've been sleeping well and eating even better.
सितलाली वाली शॉट है तो वही कर लूँगा इसको।
Exactly.
यहाँ रुकने तो
Look, Paimon's tummy is so stuffed.
We've got trouble.
सितलाली आएगी कि नहीं आएगी पता नहीं भाई। अबे कितना है दो?
Cut that out. Come see us in the speaker's chamber once you've cleaned yourselves up.
We're waiting for you here.
ये सिटलाली का है ना? Wake up, Paimon. We got to find Mavuika.
No, Paimon's not done eating.
सारा खा नींद में भी खाना दिखती है भाई. As the blazing sun. अभी एक्ट 1 है. कितना एक्ट है भाई इसका? 3 एक्ट होगा. अरे यार भूल गया था मैं. 3 एक्ट का है ये. सिटलाली का कर लेता हूँ भाई. हाँ इसका तो एक्ट 3 है. चलो माविका का है वो तो. हाँ समझ गया. उसका तो एक्ट 1 है भाई. 3 एक्ट करने पड़ेंगे. इसका 3 हो चुका है. एक ही एक बचा है. यही कर लेता हूँ. शॉर्ट होगी. चला दिखाया है यहाँ पे. अच्छा ये वाला ना. जाना है.
Let's ride.
बूम. चलो 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 चलो. हाय यार दीपक भाई. वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम.
What are we doing here? That's a little concerning. Let's go over there and see what they're
माविका
up
मेरी
to.
माविका
Also,
रह
how
गई
did
गई
they get
आज
this
करूंगी.
close to a tribal settlement?
अच्छा तेरा माविका का स्टोरी क्वेस्ट.
All the Fatui
Story
left
कैसे
in
होता है? तेरे माविका
Natlan
build
are
हो गई
probably
इनमें?
the captain's subordinates. That basically makes them followers of one of Natlan's heroes. Still, once a Fatus, always a Fatus. Something seems off seeing them here. Let's go check it out.
ये कौन आई है?
What are you guys doing here?
इसमें दिखती है क्या वो क्या नाम है?
Following orders.
डिसेंट
If
बिल्ड
you
है.
have a
देख ले.
problem,
दिखता
take
दिखता.
it up with our employer.
वो आएगी क्या? कोलंबिया.
Attitude.
वो लेने.
Fatui don't
पायरोक्यूलस.
work for a private employer.
पायरोक्यूलस बोल रहा हूँ. सॉरी पायरोजेनेसिस.
This is Grudok. I hired him to be my bodyguard in Natlan. As you can see, he's not the sociable type. I'm
Fountain का
sorry
नहीं
for
है?
any offense.
देख कहाँ गया? फाउंटेन का
My
लग रहा है.
original plan was to hire someone from the local tribes, but a priest recommended Grudok and his squad. I was told they were capable fighters
अच्छा वो
and
कब
had
आएगी
the time to
कोलंबिया
spare,
देने के लिए?
so they
नेक्स्ट
fit the bill.
आर्कन
It
क्वेस्ट तो
seems
है
like
नहीं.
the Fatui's reputation
वो
in
कब लेने
Natlan
आएगी?
is quite positive.
So that's what happened. Then you must be from Fontaine?
हाँ लगी था फाउंटेन.
Precisely. Montluçon, at your service. I work in the publication business. And you two... Wait. You must be the traveler and her fairy companion.
फेरी
Oh,
कंपेनियन.
You know us?
A golden-haired traveler with a floating companion. There's no
इसमें
mistake.
जेनेसिस का जी
Your
भी.
exploits in Fontaine
mention नहीं
have
किया.
all the makings of a best-selling series. I'd be a failure of a book merchant if I couldn't recognize you.
बट वो देंगे कब? वही तो सोच रहा हूँ मैं. अब तो आर्कन क्वेस्ट भी नहीं आएगा.
We're
खत्म हो गया है
very
आर्कन
famous
क्वेस्ट.
at this point, traveler.
It's truly my lucky day. I know this is sudden, but I was actually looking for you two. You see, I have a favor to ask.
So, you chased us all the way to Natlan? That's a little creepy.
You'll be generously rewarded, I promise you.
Well, at least he got straight to the point. Should we hear what he has to say? All right, we'll hear your request.
Alright.
You know the great shaman Citlali, right? I need her
Yeah.
help with something.
Yeah, but the chances of her helping a random stranger just because we
With the
asked.
personality pretty slim.
Yeah, Citlali really doesn't like dealing with strangers.
I heard about that from other members of her tribe. But they told me if one person could convince her, it would be the golden-haired traveler.
हाँ गोल्डन हेयर. ब्लॉन्ड हेयर बोलते हैं ना इसको. इसमें गोल्डन कैसे बोल रहे हैं?
If you
ब्लॉन्ड बोलते हैं ना
manage
इस हेयर
it,
को.
I'll even double your pay.
Oh yeah, we should definitely get to the bottom of that first.
ब्लॉन्ड बोलते हैं इस बाल को.
It's kind of a long story, and there's tribal history involved, so you should hear it from an expert. Alia, if you could.
Of course. I don't often have an eager audience for this kind of thing.
इनकी बात
Nice
सुनूंगा
to
तो हो
meet
गया
you.
बस.
The name's Alie.
साला skip
I'm
भी
a
नहीं हो रहा.
researcher from the Unlike most researchers, I have a keen interest in ancient. Have you heard of the legend of the great shaman Huitzilin?
They sound familiar.
Yes. According to local records, she was a color mystic who lived over 200 years ago, and the most adept in her tribe at using that particular technique. Out of all of her exploits, her most celebrated is the Battle of Seven Colors.
ये क्या है?
According to legend, the battle was triggered by an abyss invasion, one of the most brutal in Natland's history, even from a greater historical
20 आवर में
perspective.
फिनिश करोगे सब स्टोरी क्वेस्ट. भाई वो हो ही नहीं रहा
Amazingly,
skip.
Natland was able to turn the tide despite being at an extreme disadvantage. The key to victory was none other than a color Huitzilin created on the
skip ही
battlefield.
नहीं हो रहा.
The color
Skip मार
and
Citlali
trap
आगे
all the
तो.
enemies.
भाई skip ही नहीं हो रहा. मैं तो दोबारा
Anyway,
हूँ.
that's the gist of it. We don't want to take up too much of your time. That story is the reason. When I heard this story for the first historical
आज
record,
दिन
even within the
आज
net,
लास्ट
if
दिन है.
that
हाँ
were the
पता है
case,
भाई.
But if you're just including it in a story collection,
well, you see, the slogan for the collection is restoring the truth of history. That's why I'm here. The Masters of the Nightwind are said to have a tradition of recording past events. So what? But
According to my research, not to mention that
we've been over this, Alier. There's no need to waste time on those scrolls when we have a better way.
Citlali, you mean?
Exactly. If she agrees to be.
Oh, that's what you want.
So, what do you say? I'll quadruple the pay if it helps sweeten the deal.
Well, it's not that we don't want to help you.
भाई कहाँ चला तू?
Oh, right. The duty that... Who knows? All right, we'll help you convince Citlali.
Of course.
किधर गई सिटलाली? ओ भाई साहब कितनी दूर है? सोने इतनी जल्दी?
Light it up.
इतनी जल्दी क्यों सोने भाई? अच्छा वो उसका घर है ये?
So, this is where the great shaman lives? A bit far from civilization, isn't it? I hope the person who pointed us in this direction wasn't mistaken.
For someone like Citlali, it actually makes a lot of sense.
हाँ भाई पागल हो जाती है रात में वो.
is this graffiti her work too? I wonder if it's a cultural practice. If I could just copy it down.
We're here for a reason, Alier. As agreed, you two can do the talking, and we'll wait for you here.
Okay, we'll go knock on the door. Hopefully she's not.
Yo sound भाई,
hungover.
welcome to the stream. सावन में लग गई आग दिल में रहे.
Citlali, are you there? We need your help with something. Oh, no response. Maybe she's not home. Oh, Granny Itzali, are you home?
मेरी 900 के मार रही है, बढ़िया है. दारू पीने के बाद बेस्ट प्लेस. हाँ ना भाई, पागल हो जाती है भाई ना वो.
Hey, kid!
ओ भाई
If
तो
you're
देखो.
here to challenge me, book an appointment first. Traveler!
वाओ, फिर पी के नशा कर रही है भाई. दारू बाजे भाई
Looks like
एकदम.
we came at a bad time. Well, at least we didn't get.
एंटर हो भाई. देखे इसका घर जरा अंदर से देखे कैसा घर है.
So this is where Citlali
अभी तो गंदा
lives.
था अभी तो गंदा था
I didn't have time to fully clean up the place. Complain if you want. Menial housework means nothing to a great shaman like myself. Besides, in light novels, people who keep everything neat and tidy are always too boring to be the protagonists. Also,
सही बोला
I'm
वेंटी का
not
बनेगा
a
इससे
hermit.
बस
I'm
बॉन्डिंग बनेगी भाई
just above superficial rules of societal etiquette.
She sure does care a lot about what we think of her.
यार तेरे प्यार में गिर गई भाई
And
बढ़िया
that spell I used to transfer my senses to you, you're not still, experiencing the side effects, are you? It's my duty as a great shaman to check that kind of thing.
अगर होगा भी तो क्यों बताएगा भाई वो
You
तेरे को
mean when we could hear your thoughts? Nope. It's been so long, we don't have to worry about that anymore, right?
Then why do I hear the traveler's thoughts in my head?
What?
हैं ये कब हो गया भाई I thought she was above the rules of
I can still hear you, you know.
I am a police offering you sending you
Don't bother. I'll find a way to fix it. First you hear my thoughts, now I'm
Now
hearing
I'm hearing
your
your
thoughts. It was just a simple spell. I use it on you and now it's on the fritz.
वेंटी जय और सिटलाली हीरो हां
Forget it. Just tell me why you're here.
शेष ये क्वेस्ट खत्म होने के बाद अचानक कुछ
Well,
बहुत दिक्कतें आती है ओके ओके
to ask you to be their
रुक जाएगा तो बीच में आ
consultant.
जाना
They have questions about the history of Natland.
So they asked the hero of Natland to put in a...
The pay is really good.
इसका तो साला पैसे ये और वो वन पीस में वो क्या नाम है इसका
Doesn't matter. I'm busy.
क्या नाम है नामी
She sure doesn't look busy.
पैसा मोरा देखते ही दिमाग
I
में
never
भाई
knew this wouldn't get us any.
From you?
Yeah, we were given a sacred duty to help your tribe weave a special.
Huh? So, you're the appointed ones this time?
We were surprised too. After all, we have no idea how to weave a scroll like that. But with Chef Biram's help, we were able to make some progress. We still haven't succeeded, but we learned that the key to weaving the scroll, the historical...
कितना नोबल पढ़ती है भाई ये ले भाई आँख देखो
She's giving us that face again. Did Paimon not explain things clearly?
I can't decide whether this twist is completely out of the blue or if it was foreshadowed all along.
Does that mean you won't help us?
I need to think about it.
Then there's still hope.
Hey, what's the holdup? Just give us an answer already.
You agreed to let us do the talking.
गई बुढ़िया गई पागल हो गई बुढ़िया
Citlali.
बुढ़िया पागल हो गई पागल बुढ़िया
Stand down, Grudok. As your employer, if I tell you to wait, then you wait.
Understood.
You're the great shaman who's been alive for centuries? But you're so... Apologies for the disturbance. Grudok is a recent hire. So difficult to restrain sometimes.
बुड्ढा भी फिसल गया
You're lucky you didn't force Citlali's hand.
Well, since you're here, how about a discussion?
Do you have any idea who I am? Did you think Granny Eatsley would be fooled by your little performance? I have no intention to pull a trick like that.
Whoa.
Traveler, we have a...
You live up to your name, Granny Itztli. I apologize for the offense. I'm just surprised the Battle of Seven Colors didn't pique your interest.
पता है मेरे को
You're
I know
investigating
क्या
the
वो create
Battle of
करती है
Seven Colors?
Ah, the Traveler didn't get to that part? Yes, I thought the Traveler could help me convince you. But, if I'm not mistaken, you have a personal... I heard that the great shaman Huitzilin was a friend of yours. You two must have been close. If I can resolve the controversy and prove the battle took place, I'll include it in my next collection. Then, with your support, your friend's heroic deeds will what?
If this is really about that duty, then... fine.
I'm honored.
Save it!
Well, at least she agreed to help.
आने C1 sword क्या निकालना चाहिए दोनों में से sword.
Not a problem.
C1 भी अच्छा है, but I will
did you
sword निकाल
directly experience any events of the battle? Do you have any idea where it took place? Can you think
But
of
उसके
any
बाद I
relics
think
we could
दूसरा
use
weapon आ
to
रहा
prove it?
Talk at me, why don't you?
अगर तुमको दूसरा weapon चाहिए, like दूसरा weapon अगर मिल जाए तो कोई दिक्कत नहीं है तो pull करना, नहीं तो C1 निकाल लो.
Fine. No, no, and no. I did live. You decide the angle.
All right. Alier,
Nice.
you had an idea about where to...
Oh, well, my
Taking
plan
order
was to
again,
consult the members of the tribe in charge of recording history.
Then, let's... Traveler, what do you say to officially working together? After all...
Constellation का इतना जरूरत नहीं लगता मेरे को. Without constellation भी तुम कर सकते. मेरे पास है ना Arley with C1 C0
You
R1.
seem super invested in this whole thing, Citlali.
The Battle of Seven Colors is something I've only ever heard about. I know as much as anyone else in my tribe.
But how? Weren't you alive when it happened?
I wasn't there when it took place, and she never told me about it. That's how.
But Molu-Saw said the two of you were close friends. The battle was legendary. Why wouldn't Huitzilin tell you about it?
Close friends? More like arch rivals. Something Montluçon would know if he actually did his research. Did you see the graffiti outside my house? That's not my doing. All students from Huitzili's School of Shamanism must pass an extremely difficult trial before graduation, defeating me in battle. Those graffiti drawings are how they challenge me. Of course, none of them ever succeeded. So, after Huitzili's death, her students had no choice but to modify the requirement. Instead of as my rival, Huitzilin only had one achievement that surpassed my own. And that was the Battle of Seven Colors. I can only assume she had some kind of secret technique at her disposal. It makes perfect sense that she kept it from me. I'm a fast learner. Telling me about the technique is no different than handing it to me on a silver platter. As if she would give away her one advantage.
Oh, that makes sense.
Anyway, all of that is... don't misunderstand.
Okay, Shaman should be a bit more organized at home.
Excuse you? I fail to see what housekeeping... Why is it that you're the one whose thoughts are exposed, but I'm still the one suffering? I need to get to the...
Excuse me, great shaman, but we have a situation over here. We could really use your help.
Okay.
Of course the Battle of Seven Colors happened. The woven scroll proves it. Huitzilin used a mysterious color to construct a maze and trap the enemies inside.
That's just your interpretation. There's more than one way to understand that scroll. Besides, constructing a maze out of color is ridiculous.
Huitzilin was one of the most powerful shamans of her time. She definitely could have pulled it off.
That's the biggest problem. She had students. Why not pass it down? A technique that powerful? And no shaman since has ever used it?
Her students are keeping it a secret, of course. If you knew a technique like that, you'd be a fool to show it to just anyone.
सही बात है.
Oh, I didn't mean to cause an argument. I just wanted to ask, is there anything we can use to prove the battle took place?
Of course it took place. Why would you need to prove it?
You'll have to excuse him. Some people in our tribe insist on clinging to outdated views of history. I'd give up now if I were you. It only gets more ridiculous from here.
Please don't fight.
Wow, so the battle really is controversial.
Am I the outdated one? Kids these days can't find anything better to argue about?
These arguments are precisely why I hesitate to include this story in my collection. Neither side was able to offer anything useful. What should...
Wheatsealing was a passionate teacher. We were still, if the technique is powerful, we should check with the students from her school. If we can confirm the technique exists, we can deduce certain things about the battle.
But as far as I know, most of the shamans from her school occupy high positions in the tribe. Not the type of people outsiders like us can speak to on a whim.
Right. The obsidian altar is off limits to you. But, if I go...
Is there a problem?
Most of Wheatsealing's students are respected priests in the tribe. But that means they had to go through me. Or try, at least. I, of course, humiliated them from a young age. Those who hold the position now are the ones who lasted long enough before I wiped the floor with them. If I show up without warning, they'll run for dear life. That's not gonna get us any answers.
Yeah, Paimon can see it now.
Citlali, tu na jane.
Hey, don't jump to conclusions. Only you have the guts to joke like that with me, traveler. Fine, I said I'd help, so I'll...
Alright, the rest of you can wait for us here.
We appreciate the help.
कहाँ जाना है नीचे चलो चलो ये तो साला भूत बंगला लगता है भाई मेरे को
Oh, are you in the middle of a ceremony?
Granny Eatsley?
What is she doing here?
लॉल
Did some coward not show up after challenging her to a fight?
सर पकड़ लिया भाई
Is she here to officially take over the tribe?
Whoa, it's like they really do see her as some kind of tyrant.
No matter what, we'll defend our dignity as priests to the end.
You talk a big game for someone who lost to me the most out of the entire priesthood.
What?
All I want is to ask some questions.
So, you're here to interrogate us?
Someone didn't sit pretty for
काला
the
जाता
meeting?
हूँ
Is
भाई
that it?
बंगालीज
You want
लगते
their
हैं मेरे को
name,
ये
don't you?
We should just run!
Yeah, with the hero of Natlan here, Granny Eatsley will be on her best behavior.
Sure, whatever you say.
Oh, it's the traveler and her companion.
मैं छत्र को सब दिखा नहीं था ये पागल आदमी
How can we help you?
We wanted to ask about the technique you inherited from Wheatsealing.
Huh. So you can eradicate our school once and for all?
Disciples of our school have challenged her year after year, just as our master instructed. Sounds like she's finally had enough.
Well, you're not wrong.
If we want to protect our legacy, one of us needs to run.
Not this again. Just how much did you traumatize them, Citlali?
Hey! You can't just say whatever you want just because it's in your head. I'm Granny Eatsley. A mere mention of my name and kids burst into tears. Love and respect? No one has the guts for that. What? You know what? Forget about your duty. We really need to fix this mind-reading situation.
Sorry to disappoint, but if you're here to question whether we're qualified to inherit our master's legacy, we're not going down without a fight.
We're not getting anywhere. What should we...
Huh? Oh, it's you.
Elder Tlapo! Oh, we must have disturbed your meditation. Our deepest apologies. Please forgive us.
Did Elder Tlapo just issue a declaration?
From what I can tell, in a single word, the message was... friend?
Is Elder Tlapo telling us to treat Granny Eatsley as a friend?
That's not possible, is it?
Oh, you forget yourselves, my friends. You are esteemed priests of our tribe. Where are your manners?
But
Chief!
I didn't expect to see you here, great shaman. My sincere apologies for the lack of hospitality.
Well, I wasn't exactly planning to come to this crowded place. So you can save the pleasantries, Chief. I'd rather get this over with.
Understood. Now, as successors of Huitzilin, I understand your friction with Granny Eatsley. However, Elder Tlapo's declarations have always showed us the correct path. You would do well to respect his counsel. So, mind your manners and allow Granny Eatsley to ask her questions.
Good thing
10
Elder
फुट का
Tlapo and Chief
हाँ
Biram
10 फुट
are
तो
on
हो
our
गई भाई
side.
जाइंट है भाई वो
Hi there, Elder Tlapo. Hey, he seems pretty happy to see us.
He's the one who put you in charge of the scroll, right?
Yeah, Elder Tlapo appointed us to the task.
Elder Tlapo, huh? He's still claw to me. Hey, don't pull that cutesy stuff with me. You're an Iktomi-Sor elder now. You occupy an eminent and important position within the tribe.
So, you already know each other?
Claw was only this big when we first met. He was Huitzilin's Saurian companion back then. She kept she only came to my place to fight me. But at the same time, she always claimed to be my friend. She would...
Well?
The more...
Oh,
Anyway, let's get back to business. I hate talking... Oh, I still haven't made up my mind, so you should head back. Traveler, Paimon, let's go.
चलो ब्रिम क्या नाम इसका
Hey there, Chief Biram.
Biram.
Oh, wait. We haven't reached out since the last time we failed the task, huh?
I'm just grateful you
जल्दी से
haven't...
ऊपर आवे भाई दीवार तो रहो भाई
I'm all...
It's the Battle of...
Huitzili?
True, but...
Is that so?
Hey, Paimon said you've been...
It is my...
Why, Bob?
If memory is... I know.
I get your point. Of course. No.
Huh?
It's not important.
You have my thanks.
क्या हो गया
So are you here to test whether...
You've already been tested, haven't you? Well, frankly speaking, but that's...
Fine.
You've heard of the...
Of course.
Then I'm
I did hear
It's disgraceful.
It doesn't surprise me. After all...
Well, it just...
Listen.
You think she's like...
No, of course...
Then let him proud enough.
आज खत्म नहीं होगा भाई ये, ऐसे धीरे धीरे चलेगा तो। हुआ का क्या हुआ? खेलता हूँ, कल ही खेला है मैंने।
I don't think any of us have heard of it.
Explore नहीं किया और मैंने।
Yeah, no objection.
What's wrong?
Master's body of Master had no. So even though actually.
But if they...
Well, it's the only.
All right.
I'll mark it out on your map.
To be honest, I'm
Well,
not
shall we finish?
optimistic
Yeah.
about the future of this investigation. That's because the...
कुछ इम्पोर्टेंट नहीं है ना इसमें, इससे बकवास कर रहे हैं ये सब। इम्पोर्टेंट तो कुछ नहीं दिख रहा मेरे को अभी तक।
Proving the legitimacy of this battle seems more hopeless by this.
Nothing we can do about...
Well, although I'm here for business...
That's exactly why I...
Listen, I'm just updating you on the situation, not asking... Traveler, you came to me for help with your scroll weaving duty, right? You thought looking into the Battle of Seven Color instead of wasting time...
Respected Traveler, let's not forget...
What makes you say that?
Yeah,
You...
She claimed to be your... By figuring out the truth...
Closure.
Ah, that...
Alright, let's go visit the Shaman family!
शामन फैमिली कौन है भाई?
Hello, are you Asia Man?
Yep, that's me. Huh? Granny!
Get up! In a crowded market like this, the only person who should be trying to hide is me.
My apologies. Ever since my grandfather's generation, the shamans of my family have given up on passing your trial, Granny Eatsley. Have we offended you in some other capacity?
Man, this is generational trauma at this point.
Whenever I misbehaved as a kid, Grandpa would tell me about the thrashing he received from Granny Eatsley. I still get nightmares about it sometimes.
Like those nightmares.
Hey, don't get any funny ideas. This was your idea, remember? Keep asking your...
Okay, so your family studied...
Yes. All the techniques my family... Turns out, shaman tech... Of course, it's possible that we were just too foolish to understand the true power of those teachings. After all, we...
Do you know which tech...
I'm not sure. As a kid, I remember hearing...
Just think about...
Decide the out... Besides, you might have better...
Well, looks like we're...
Still no definitive evidence the Battle of Seven Colors...
All we have are not...
Then we have to...
Oh. You're investigating the Battle of Seven...
Yeah, you know...
Not a lot. Say what you want about... And of course...
We don't need another...
I'm not sure if this is helpful, but... The story passed down in my family is a little different from the one told in the tribe.
Really?
Also?
Well, it's Huitzilian's personal account of the events, so it's a lot more detailed. For example, in the version I heard, the battle took place in a location known as Chico Mostuk Cave.
That means you can tell us where to find it. Have you?
Unfortunately not.
I studied maps of Natland before we left, Monsieur Montluçon. I don't remember ever seeing...
Could your ancestors be mistaken, Mr. Asheman?
It's unlikely. In the words of my
If Huitzilin's version of events differs so much from the general understanding, that makes it even more likely the battle is completely made up.
Yeah, that's disappointing.
Oh, hold on. You mentioned the Chico Mostuk Cave?
Oh, yes? Can I clear something up for you?
It's been more than 200 years. Huh. I never thought I'd hear that name again.
What do you mean?
That location is now known as the Valley of Fog. The Chico Mostuk Cave is what it was called 200 years ago.
Precisely when
Huitzilian
was alive. That means, Monsieur Montluçon, we can confirm the original site of the battle. Once we get there, the evidence we need should be at our fingertips.
Just when we thought all hope was lost. I never doubted you, great shaman. Allow me to present you with a gift as thanks.
डैमेज होता क्या ज्यादा ये वैसे बर्निंग का डैमेज होता क्या हाँ लाइक बर्निंग का पता नहीं होता होगा शायद ट्राई नहीं किया कभी
Wait, Mr. Montluçon works in publishing. You're a huge fan of light novels, right, Citlali? Maybe he could get you some that are out of print.
Really?
Out of print, huh? Sure. Do you have any in mind?
Well, if we're talking collectibles, then the first edition of Shogun Almighty Reborn as Raiden with unlimited power is a must. It's the first major hit of the isekai genre. Several editions have gone to print, but copies of the first edition are exceedingly rare and valuable.
I see.
Wow. Wow, wow, wow.
There's
Raiden
also
Shogun.
its sister work, Pretty Please Kitsune Guji. It was Yae Publishing House's attempt at gauging the new market trends. It's opened the door to a new genre after readers grew tired of isekais. The sales speak for themselves. Actually, Yae Publishing House released a limited edition not too long ago. But it's almost impossible to get. Anyway, I'll take those two.
क्या नाम बोला
Sorry,
First
I'm not sure
Almighty
I caught
Shogun
all that.
ऐसा कुछ था
What were the titles again? Reborn as Kitsune Guji?
These two titles are among the most successful and well-known works in the entire industry. You're telling me, as someone who works in publishing, you've never heard of them?
I'm a merchant from Fontaine, after all. Regarding this particular genre from Inazuma, I'm afraid I lack your level of expertise.
Amateur.
Of course! Sounds like a perfect arrangement. Now, there's no time to waste. We should head to the site of the battle right away.
Once we get there, it'll take a bit more work to determine the actual location. Right now, all we have is a general idea.
Well, I'm sure Miss Citlali can help us with that.
Have you even looked at the time? It's already evening, and I have important plans tonight. You expect me to work through the night?
Well, what do you think, traveler? Okay, we'll find a place to rest for the night. When should we meet tomorrow?
He's persistent, huh?
How about noon?
Do we have to wait that long?
Great
इसको तो अभी
shamans
चाहिए भाई
have
सब कुछ
important matters to attend to in the morning. That's only because I have important tasks to complete at night.
Important.
All right, as Miss
मेरे
Citlali
को भी अभी आ रहा है
instructed. Let's meet back up tomorrow at noon. We'll be waiting at the...
Sorry. I just wanted to ask, is Granny Eatsley satisfied with my answer?
Yeah, of course.
You, M. Kumar, welcome
You
to the
really
stream.
helped us out.
Oh, good. I'm glad I didn't offend her somehow.
You're really that scared of her?
To be honest, Granny Eatsley almost never interacts with ordinary tribespeople like us. Everything we know about her comes from rumors. She's a powerful shaman who's lived for over 200 years. As a great hero, you're probably the only one who isn't intimidated by her.
Well, thanks for today, Citlali.
That's quite considerate of you. All right, let's grab a few drinks. Just like last time.
Wait,
शायद ये आवाज कम भी
you
खेल रहा
had
था
important plans tonight?
What did you think I
कौन
meant?
सा राउंड में किया तुमने पिस्टल था कि गन था
That mean you've gone drinking every night for the past 200
No, I've had enough socializing for one day. I know
अच्छा
somewhere quiet. We can.
कितना दारू पीती है बे वेंटी को बुला भाई इसके साथ दारूबाज दोनों फर्स्ट आर्कन मिला क्या फर्स्ट आर्क कौन फर्स्ट है? वेंटी हटे।
Which will also give us a chance to solve
मैं
the
बोल रहा हूँ ये
mind-reading
दारूबाज और
issue.
वेंटी दोनों एक साथ बहुत
Considering the
अच्छा
necessary
कॉम्बो होगा भाई।
spell work, I'd rather do it in private.
दोनों दारूबाज। कोई ना रिजन है ना? हाँ। वेंटी का नाम क्या? वेंटी सिम्प आ गया। क्यों सिम करने का रीजन बताओ मेरे को वेंटी। चलो आज बताओ भाई सिम। टेम्पेस्ट भाई क्यों सिम करते हो वेंटी पे?
Bring it.
Give me the reason.
Let's ride.
ये बाइक आ गया ऊपर।
Is this the place?
No, further up.
Further up?
डायरेक्ट टीपी कर ले। डायरेक्ट टीपी भी होता है क्या? पता नहीं भाई।
Whoa, this is like a secret
Ooh.
base.
Sometimes I want the fresh air, but not the company. So I
मस्त
come
भाई
here.
मस्त जगह है। मस्त जगह है भाई।
Let's see if my stash is still here. Ah, great. The halberd crest birds didn't eat my snacks.
Skip.
Now for the mind reading issue. Give me your hand.
दारू पीते के लिए बेस्ट प्लेयर।
It
हाँ
might
बेस्ट प्लेयर।
take a
प्लेयर तो बहुत अच्छा
little
है।
longer, actually. I just need to share my senses, make a clean break.
सीओसे इसके बटन नहीं है। सितलाली विसित कैसा है? हाँ विसित पे चल जाएगी। विसित से अच्छा कोई ये वाला दे तो वो ज्यादा रहेगा। रेट का डैमेज मैटर नहीं करता।
And
इसको भी दारूबाज बना देगा भाई तेरे साथ।
you're not
निकल जाएगा
wrong.
फिर।
Hold on. Why do I still hear you in my... Oh, did I not...
ये देखो स्विच ब्लेड। यो स्विच ब्लेड वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम।
Great shaman.
ये क्या कर रही है?
What about now?
EM इंक्रीज होता R5 पे। वो 50 भी नहीं है। 25% चांस है कि वो होगा। वो कब होगा वो कुछ नहीं पता।
And now?
It's gone.
Whenever I try to remove the
और स्विच ब्लेड
effect,
क्या हाल है?
it just flips
बहुत
direction
दिनों
and
बाद
gets worse.
भाई इग्नोरेंट का वेपन निकाल लूं कि नहीं? नहीं मत निकाल, कोई फायदा नहीं है।
That was just...
इग्नोरेंट ऐसे भी यूज नहीं करता भाई। वो वेपन निकाल के भी कोई अच्छा नहीं होगी। वो वैसे ही रहेगी। कुछ ज्यादा चेंजेस नहीं होता उसमें।
For a human soul to
Save
lose
कर ले।
the battle...
Is Citlali drunk? She's not making much sense.
Anyway, we'll just have to leave it for now.
Hearing the traveler's thoughts isn't that
I want also current weapon। नहीं यार मत निकालो। कोई फायदा नहीं है वेपन निकाल के।
I'm not good at
कुछ
this.
बड़ा चेंजेस नहीं आएगा। वैसे ही फटका खाएगी, वैसे ही गिरेगी।
Close to
स्कर्क
people.
निकालने पड़ेगा। हाँ स्कर्क निकालने।
Sorry, I said we could be friends, but I guess I'm used to being Granny Eatsley.
Yeah, Paimon's been wondering. Why do you insist on living
तुम
so
पे
far
है?
away?
हाँ उसका क्लोरेंट का वेपन है मेरे
Easily
पे।
become a
क्लोरेंट
leader
और
of
क्लोरेंट का
your
वेपन दोनों
tribe.
है।
When you live as
रिग्रेट
long
होता है
as
अभी
me,
पुल करना।
the color draws you in. You water it to see it bloom. It rewards you with its fragrance, but it doesn't last.
पालने में लॉस्ट होगा ना?
With the passing of the
ऐसा क्यों
seasons,
करना है? ऐसा लॉस्ट।
everything withers away.
अगर तुमको वेपन नहीं चाहिए हो
You
तो।
can try, even if the same plot of soil is covered in flowers the following year, the one you remember won't be there. That's just how it is. Most of the people in my life will be gone one day.
इवन वेपन हाँ वो चल जाएगा। अरे कोई भी
close
दे दो
means
वेपन उसको कोई
losing
दिक्कत नहीं।
friend after friend for hundreds of years. Until the weight of their memories crushes my soul. If people don't care about
सुना हुआ
me,
लग रहा है मेरे को।
then I don't have to care about them. It's better if the people in my memories are nothing more than fleeting strangers.
Citlali.
ये कहानी सुना है मैंने।
You won't
कि
live
अगर
as
कोई
long
जिंदा
as
रहता है तो
me,
टाइम तक तो
so
फ्रेंड
you
नहीं
don't have
बनाता
to
वो।
worry about that.
क्योंकि मेमोरीज तो रहते ही हैं।
Really? Then you should understand. Nearly everyone you know will be gone one day. Traveler?
I have a friend who lives only in memories now. In fact, our soul proof that she exists in the world. Hmm.
Is something...
Too much long life एक पेन है वही ना बहुत
I
पेन है.
just gotta...
Uh-oh, not this...
I'm fine. Can get home by myself.
जिसको तुम जानते हो वो मर जाएगा.
Talking in her sleep or talking to us?
तुम जिंदा रह
She
जाओगे.
seems kind of out of it.
Bye. Gonna
ठीक है भाई.
walk back
निकल गई.
alone.
All right.
कितना बजे कर ले? 11 बजे. वही है. आस साले चले जाएंगे तो जिंदा रहोगे.
This should be the place we decided to meet yesterday.
बट सिजलाली का फिनिश होना चाहिए इसमें मतलब कैसा?
Citlali will show up on time. She drank so much last night, she might not even be up yet.
Ahem.
Citlali!
No need to sound so surprised. Drinking is just a way to pass the time. I mastered the art of moderation long ago. Last night doesn't count. It was a minor slip-up, that's all. Anyway, I gave everything a lot of thought, and I think you're right about something. The Battle of Seven Colors holds the key to a lot of the answers I've been searching for.
So that's
फिजिकल
why
पेन तो
you're
सह
here
सकते हैं
so
मंडली पेन
early.
वो तो नहीं सह सकते भाई.
Traveler, great shaman. Sorry to keep you waiting. Shall we head out?
मेरे दांत में दर्द होने लगा यार. फिर से स्टार्ट.
Just follow me. I'll confirm the location myself.
Of course.
This should be it.
So the battlefield is inside this place.
That could explain a lot of our academic questions.
Don't lose focus. Once we get to the actual site of the battle, all the evidence needed for publication will be at our fingertips.
Everyone ready?
एक मिनट भाई रुको. करोगे डोमेन नहीं करेंगे बॉस मान डोमेन नहीं करना मेरे को बॉस मानना है वैसे वो डोमेन कुछ मिलता है नहीं क्या मार के करूंगा मैं डोमेन में इतना फार्म किया है कुछ नहीं मिलता भाई
So the Abyss invaded through a cave like this?
When the Abyss first began to corrode the ley lines, they took every opening they could get.
All the items here should be useful for our research.
You're not to touch a single one without my nod of approval.
I don't support invasive excavation techniques either.
Ah, of course. I'll defer to the experts on this
ये
matter.
धोखा देगा भाई ये धोखा देगा
Shall we
मेरा
continue?
इंटेंशन बोला वो धोखा देगा वो उठाएगा जरूर कुछ ऐसा हो ही नहीं सकता वो कुछ ना उठाए धोखा देगा भाई ओ भाई मेरी माविका सिटलाली भी आई ये C2 सिटलाली है ना C3 होगी
There
ना
are weapons
सिटलाली
here from every tribe in Natland. The battle must have encompassed the entire nation.
उठाएगा सारा
Sounds
ये
like
हरा
we're getting closer to what the legend describes.
ये उठाएगा हरामी कुछ ना कुछ तो
But
उठाएगा
all we can really say is that a battle took place here.
अरे सातक भाई
There's
वेलकम
still
टू द
no
स्ट्रीम
evidence of any
क्या हाल
colors or some elaborate maze.
Wow, you're really
क्या हाल
invested.
सातक भाई मैं
Grudok,
तो ये never
send
trust
some of your men to search the area.
देखो
All the bases.
कैप्टन come as a
You
villain
got it.
become hero die as a hero
Don't jump to conclusions. Of course this isn't the site of the actual battle.
सिटलाली कितने पे देखो जरा EM देखो 1000 EM है भाई कौन सा वेपन ओके मजा आएगा मजा
This wall is in our way.
I might have an idea. Traveler, try removing that sphere.
मैं बढ़िया आप बताओ आज से कॉलेज स्टार्ट कर दिया जाना अच्छी बात है भाई जाओ क्या दिक्कत है इसमें
Color magic?
उसमें क्या दिखो रहे हो भाई तुम
It's very close to the technique Wheatsealing might have used.
कॉलेज जाने में भी रोना आ रहा है तुमको
That's it? Doesn't quite compare to the scale described in the legend.
Still, what a terrific archaeological find.
Enough chit chat. We should keep going. The deeper we go,
Oh, mera
the
pair.
more we'll find.
इसके बाद मैं मेरे को वो लगाना पड़ेगा ना स्ट्रीम के बाद मैं अपने पैर को लगाना है मेडिसिन लगानी है
Hold on. If we step here, we might fall through.
You mean there are traps in here?
Remember how we were able to pass through the wall just now?
Whoa,
Hey,
you're
hey,
right.
hey.
We can keep going now.
गिर गया अबे गिर गया आलस आता है आलस क्या भाई अबे फिर से गिर गया फिर से गिर गया फिर से गिर गया भाई मेरी गलती नहीं है भाई ये इधर इधर ये सिटलाली के लिए दिया ये लोग ने हरामी खोर ना कैप के देते हो फिर सिटलाली जंप हाँ वही है सिटलाली जंप के लिए दिया सारा दे फिर से निकालो इसका डोर ऑफ रेजरेक्शन ओ भाई आसमान की ऊंचाइयों में
Wait, what was that?
Look! A maze made of colors.
It's real. I can't believe it.
Hold on. The quality of this space. This isn't reality. It's a realm of memory.
Huh?
No. This is a space constructed using memories as a medium. The principle is similar, but the two are not the same.
Correct?
Wheat ceiling?
तू कहाँ घुस रहा है भाई?
No. It's just a trace of her consciousness left behind after creating this
अच्छा
space.
teapot का था क्या? फिर से.
Friends, this is my question to you. What is our strongest weapon against the abyss? In my opinion,
कितने local agent
it's
वाला कर दिया
memory.
नहीं किया मैंने. I think 5-6 किया है बस.
After all, is it not after losing the capacity
खुद
for
का मैंने बस
memory,
5-6
love,
किया है.
and compassion that our enemies fell to the abyss? That is why, with our memories, we possess a power the abyss cannot hope to match. I have discovered the perfect medium for us to wield that weapon. You know it as color. The more cherished the memory, the more vivid its color. As memories disappear, their color fades first. That is why color is the best vehicle to wield the power of memory. Guided by vibrant colors, your capacity for memory is what will allow you to navigate this maze. Without that capacity, enemies will fail to cross the barrier in front of them and be trapped here for eternity. So, be brave, my friends, and march forward.
को हमें कब से अबे को आप teapot पे गया?
Sounds like she left a tutorial. Not surprising. She always did have to handhold her talentless students. Follow me.
Hey, बच्चा.
Return to the skies.
There are monsters here too?
Abyss creatures. Likely trapped here for some time. Looks like a few monsters made it out of the battle all those years ago. You two! Time to end them! Burn it down!
अरे यार. खत्म ही हो गया भाई.
What's with these color-changing blocks? You and Citlali fell through all of a sudden. You scared Paimon half to death.
Must be one of the mechanics of the maze. I'm guessing the purpose is to help allies navigate this place.
Oh no, more monsters?
Ah, shoot. They're blocking the way forward. Let's get rid of them. Let's light it up! Everybody stand back! Suffer the wrath of Easley! Light it up!
अरे यार फिर से मर गया यार.
This place is so pretty. If not for those monsters, Paimon would have never guessed this was a battlefield.
The showmanship's not bad, I'll give her that.
Is this a bridge made of colors?
Don't sound so surprised. We just need to cross and we should reach the end.
Looks like we made it through the
बाप रे
maze.
बाप कुछ ज्यादा ही दर्द कर रहा भाई अब
Hold on. This is.
Whoa, so pretty! The thing inside the sphere looks exactly like the maze!
It's like a miniature blueprint made from a special dye.
That color.
The
मैंने कहा ये तो
dye
complete
was
हो गया
modified
फिर
using
मैं
a secret
वो दिमाग वो
technique to harness the
किसका
power
दर्द
of
कैसे करने लगा
memories and create mazes like the one we just witnessed. Without that power, it's just a normal dye. But the color it produces is still quite rare. I would say this is the most direct evidence that the Battle of Seven Colors actually took place.
The expert has spoken!
Perhaps I could take a closer look? It's an important piece of physical evidence, after all.
No, you may not.
What are you doing?
You noticed my signal. Not bad, Traveler. We make a good team.
Huh. So, you've been watching me.
A self-proclaimed book merchant who's never heard of Shogun Almighty reborn as Raiden with unlimited power? Please, that work was a commercial success across Teyvat. I knew you were fishy, but I didn't expect you to pull something like this.
Monsieur Montluçon, we just need a few pictures for our research, not the artifact itself. What if it gets damaged or destroyed?
Shut it! I couldn't care less about preserving this piece of trash. I would destroy it right now if I could.
But then there would be no evidence to prove the battle took place!
What if that was my goal all along?
What?
Huh. Pretending to be a book merchant? Pretending to promote the history of Natlan and its heroes was the only way to get information out of the people in this tribe!
Oh, pity पता नहीं यार कितनी किया.
But make no mistake. I'm no lowly merchant. I am the future owner of the largest printing company in all of Teyvat. But the dye in that sphere ruined all my plans before they could even get off the ground.
We've received a report that your advertisement in the paper makes false claims. Fontaine Law demands it be taken down immediately.
False claims? The dye I advertised is an unprecedented innovation. It produces colors of unmatched radiance.
Unfortunately, its qualities are neither unprecedented nor unmatched. According to the lady who made the report, she saw a woven scroll even more miraculous. That substance dates back hundreds of years.
How?
Calm down.
Sorry, it's Fontaine's publishing industry is one of the best. We don't need. What if I give you a portion of the profits? All you have to do is let the advertisement stay.
You're trying to bribe me? Careful. I'm dangerously close to reporting this to Monsieur Novelette.
Oh. I knew if I was just allowed to market my product, it would be a hit. A bestseller even. I would be a giant in the printing industry. But now, no one will see it as anything more than a poor imitation marketed centuries too late. No matter how good the product actually is, not a single one will sell. I will never accept that someone from this backwoods, ignorant nation could come up with that dye. Not 200.
Even when the truth is right in front of you.
Ha! Truth is in the eye of the beholder. I'm already in the printing industry. I can go into publishing, no problem. All I have to do is destroy this sphere, write a detailed report about my findings, and publish it around the world. Then, the so-called truth becomes your word against mine. Once my report is accepted as fact, no one can accuse me of making false claims.
That's awful! What happened to restoring the truth of history?
That plan hasn't changed. I will continue to spread my truth for all of Teyvat to see. Ah, you mean a hero of Natlan who's not actually from Natlan? From a practical...
Shows what you know!
Oh, since you like...
Ah, the wrath of Granny Itzli. Like I said, our interests aren't at odds. I knew from the beginning that you would accept my invitation, considering Whitzelin was your rival. You've lived longer than her, you're far stronger than her, and yet she has always been more revered than you. Now that can change. With the backing of the printing industry, I can take any book and send it to all four corners of Teyvat. This part of Natlan's history will be mine to tell. And in my version, I can erase the Battle of Seven Colors. You can be the one to have all the glory.
That's not real history.
That's a no then? Your history means nothing to me. But it's not allowed to stand in the way of my Mora.
Done running your mouth? Good. Before handing you over to the tribe, I think I'll have my way with you first.
अब ठीक है दिमाग खराब हो गया था भाई अब तो ठीक है
If this comes to a fight, per my contract, you're gonna have to go through me.
That's right. I didn't pay all that Mora for nothing.
Wait, aren't you subordinates of the captain? Why are you helping someone who wants to erase Natlan's history?
The captain. You actually bought that? United in the pursuit of Mora, we travel the land to collect debts. Our loyalty is to Regrader, his interests, and his wealth.
Regrader?
This man has the potential.
It's all been a lie from the very beginning.
I don't care who you serve. When it comes to punishment, I don't discriminate.
It's लिया भाई वो चलो आजा
All right.
Shouldn't get careless.
हाँ ना भाई आजा
Time to shine.
Going in. Citlali, it's Papa. Get him. Get to rise with the sun. Wrath from the sky.
वो साला डैमेज नहीं कर पाया
That's what you get for messing with the hero of Natlan.
एक झटके मर गया भाई
Not good. This is becoming more trouble than it's worth.
Hey, what about our contract?
Our boss never signs a contract without loopholes. Even a veteran businessman like yourself fell into his trap. That's what makes him the best. Go home and read the fine print. The other stipulations. Oh, and for security purposes, all explosives have been rigged to blow at a specific time.
वो साले ने बम लगा दिया है हरामखोर
What? This whole place?
You were supposed to wait until I made it up.
That depends on how fast you can run. I'm off.
मारा इससे मारी ना
You think you can just waltz out of here? Traveler, stop them, and then we'll make a break for it.
Yo, One Piece, sorry. Yo, Inquirer, welcome back.
If I'm caught, I implicate my boss. Time for the backup plan.
Time for the backup plan.
Don't!
Betray.
Where are we? Back in the maze?
You need to find
Good
Citlali.
point. She'll know how to get up. Let's see. Citlali! Looks like it's not gonna be that easy. What should we do? The special color? The one you... You're right. Lead...
चलो 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 पहले खुलेगा एक मैच खेलता है इसके बाद ये करने दो आई थिंक अगर वो ककाशी को तो उसका भी करना है ऐसे तो गंदा ही खेल रहा हूँ मैं इसलिए कब तक आएगा आई थिंक 4.6
If the technique isn't activated
4.6
correctly,
instead of a... If you cannot...
Sorry, 5.6.
I knew it. I appreciate... This is no time for a reunion. The cave outside is about to collapse. I know time... Can you help me get out?
You misunderstand, Citlali. I'm nothing more than a...
What do you mean? This space can be manipulated, right? The exit of your maze. I remember its structure. If I create an exit here, I can leave. You just need to tell me how to manipulate this space.
The maze you saw earlier was constructed using the memories of many warriors of when people leave deep impressions on each other. These connections are... That is how I... But... If that... This space is a... Because there are no...
Overt.
Well... At the...
That's only because you never gave me a
ठीक
moment's
कौन पुल करेगा डांस स्लिप को करूँगा भाई अच्छा लगेगा
Now that
आने
your
तो दो
special technique, you didn't pass it on to your students. You passed it on to the rival you could never beat. Me.
So you figured it out.
After what I saw in the maze and everything you just told me, I'm certain the technique at the center of all this is the same one you taught me all those years ago. But you never brought up the fact that you used it to win a
रिमांड
battle.
गंदा होगा देखते हैं
From your
अगर 4 में जीते
description, it
सही
might
है
as well have been a simple color trick.
के ऊपर जाऊंगा
Getting the
उसके साथ ही
feeling
लगता है
you
मैं आने
always
से
meant
जाओ
for
खेलो
me
खेलो
to
अच्छी
come
बात है
here. But if this is a
पूरी
foreshadowed
कम्युनिटी पुल
event,
करेगी वो तो है
I'm
पूरी
not
कम्युनिटी पुल
happy
करेगी
with the
बट इसलिए
narrative setup.
Citlali.
स्कर कितनी जल्दी आएगा वो मैं नहीं सोचा था स्कर कितनी जल्दी आएगी
You've been able to see a special color, haven't you? That color is the core of the technique. But it isn't my invention. It's something I discovered in the work of our ancestors. More specifically, in truth, yes. That you are... So I wanted to leave
your color.
One day.
I have to get out of here.
Citlali, what are you...
I understand the true principle of this technique now. If I can't construct an exit, then I will separate...
But you could lose a portion of your memories that way.
I know. But my memory is just a blank canvas I've neglected for 200 years. My friends are worth the risk.
वो आया तो क्या पता not try with new element देते हो सकता है
When you entered the realm of memory I constructed, I used your memories to learn about your recent experiences. I have a feeling you're the one who will be saved this time. After 200 years, someone has appeared by your side.
हो सकता है क्योंकि माविका ने बोला था कि उधर के लोग अलग पावर करते हाँ वो तो पता है
The Night Kingdom harbors Natlan's memories, and the traveler's connection to that realm is incredibly strong, surpassing even the shamans who worship the Lord of the Night. This means that even without your tutelage, she can see the color of memories.
What did you say?
Although she doesn't know how to wield it, she unknowingly left behind a trace of color in your memories. That was enough to guide her to this space. You now have a connection at your disposal. Well, Citlali, it looks like part of this was foreshadowed, but the rest is a surprise.
Traveler? Traveler!
That's Citlali's voice! She's just up ahead!
This is goodbye, my friend. Your memories over the past 200 years are much more than a blank canvas. Cherish them.
Wheat ceiling. Paimon, Traveler,
Finally found you.
hold my hand.
Cutscene आएगा.
Did we teleport out? Man, that place was... Woo! We made it!
वो भी तो बाहर आ गया.
Wonder what happened to the Fatui...
He was most likely trapped inside the external structures supporting...
He still preferred that to being caught, huh? They were standing a bit...
Hello?
It's one of Maluson's employees! Quick, restrain!
Oh, I can explain. I had no idea Malu-san was such a terrible person. I couldn't stop him from running, so I stayed I'm so glad you managed to get out of there.
Either way, the guards will take you back to the tribe. You'll be their problem.
और Citlali का home का क्या
I understand.
मैं क्या करूँगा इसका की क्या
Anyway, I'm not here to harp on you. I just need to know one thing. Which way did he run?
He went that way, but I'm not sure if you can catch up.
That way? Unless he suddenly grows a pair of wings. Traveler, Paimon?
चलो भाई पकड़ो इसको.
Let's ride.
Hey, it's Elder Tlapo and a group of Ictomisaurs! They caught Maluson!
Something felt off about him yesterday, so I set a few things in motion. Looks like it.
My bank balance! No! No!
What's wrong with him?
That's one of the tricks Claw uses to scare people. He makes people hallucinate the thing that scares them most. It's particularly effective on weak-minded people like...
Serves him right!
I know. It was a lot to ask, making you come all the way out.
Was that a declaration? Elder Tlapo...
Forget about him for now. The Ictomisaurs will make sure Montluçon doesn't escape before the guards arrive.
Right!
Don't worry. With Celine's tech... Oh, and Traveler? I knew you'd want it.
बस भाई कंप्लीट करो इसको. अब किधर? कितना है भाई ये खत्म ही नहीं हो रहा.
Full throttle! All right. Now, when it comes to weaving the scroll itself, you don't actually need to lift a finger. But if we're going to pass on Wheatzeline's technique, your participation is critical.
What are you saying, Citlali?
Follow me.
ये कहाँ लेके जा रही है भाई?
Look at this place. Do you weave scrolls too?
Scrolls. Scrolls? I thought you were going to show me your masterpiece.
That I am, old friend. The technique I'm about to show you directly relates to woven scrolls.
Fine. What is it? Something that can turn the tide of war or prevent a great disaster? You probably want to challenge me, right? I know you don't have the strength for a real fight.
Old friend, my life is nearing its end. I'm afraid.
Hey.
Don't worry. I trust in the belief of our tribe that death is not the end, but the beginning of a new existence in the Night Kingdom. where everything is made of memories. So,
यही है भाई अपने आप को दे
do you know because
अमर होते हुए
we
दूसरों को
give
मरते हुए
our
देखना
scrolls an orange hue, so the dead can still feel the warmth of the setting sun. We decorate them with.
I know that.
As your friend. I don't have long, Citlali. Oh, I'm not sure I can truly explain my decision. But I know you will understand one day. For now,
दोबारा भाई skip नहीं हो रही
just this once. I understand now, Celine. Just like you said I would. Claude,
यार
help
मेरा
me
फिर
move this
से
outside.
ये क्या है यार
I'm going to color it.
मेरा दर्द मेरे को मार देगा
Traveler, Paimon, come with me.
आया मैं
we are like birds, soaring through the horizons of time. I linger between brushes of memory, seeking the color of my final journey. When I get there, may there be feathers to paint the sky, shades of rose. And fields of green to beckon adventurous souls. And azure oceans with which to sail into the unknown. And volcanoes too, where, despite the danger, hidden treasure waits to be found. And graffiti art, of course. Without that color, just imagine the dullness of night.
Anything else?
In the end, I hope everyone remembers my color too.
In the end, I hope everyone remembers your color too.
मैं कब ठीक होऊंगा भाई मैं
All in all, it
ऐसे कब
was
तक
just
चलेगा
a
ये चीज
technique for coloring a scroll.
ओ भाई साहब
The task I'm
ट्रोपेन इज
entrusting
माय
to
ओ भाई
you
इसको निकालो कैरेक्टर भाई
is much more than that.
ये कैरेक्टर निकालो भाई
Farewell, my
माय
friend.
फ्रेंड मैं तो लगता है ऐसे ही मरूंगा मैं भाई इसी दर्द में कभी पैर दर्द करता है कभी पूरा बॉडी ही दर्द है भाई अभी खुशी खुशी नहीं जी सकता भाई मैं दुख है भाई इस चीज की बहुत नींद आने लगता है भाई जब मैं लैपटॉप चलाता हूँ ऐसे नींद क्यों आती है भाई मेरे को
I knew you would understand.
This is the special scroll.
ओ भाई क्या लग रहा है
How to weave it, Citlali?
Remember the gift of spirit?
Hold on. You've lived for more than 200 years. You know how to weave the special scroll.
That means you.
Must mean you're the one behind the gifts from the spirits.
Oh, well, it's not like I wanted to interact with the appointed. So whenever I delivered the scroll, I used illusions to confuse them. The fact that it turned into some kind of divine intervention is because no one was skilled enough to see through my tricks.
Why not just tell them?
You've carried the duty alone for all these years? Even if you don't like interacting with people, why not teach someone else how to do it?
क्या मतलब समझा नहीं मैं What just happened? उन्होंने इस
Traveler, you
क्या
can
हटा दिया
see
कभी
the
हट गया
special color,
वो नहीं आएगा
right?
1 साल तक
The essence of that color is memory. That means completing the special scroll is a process
ये तो
of
मस्त लग
searching
रहा है
for
भाई।
color within your
वॉलपेपर बनाने का
memories.
मन कर रहा है।
Passing the technique on to someone means sharing your memories with them. You need to leave traces of your color in their memory, and they must do the same. Even though I only confirmed that today, I've had suspicions for a long time.
आप यही है भाई।
Well, ever since Sweet Celine died, I haven't wanted to form that kind of connection with people.
Oh, yeah.
It was her final wish, so I kind of resigned myself to taking on the burden forever. After all, I have all the time in the world.
And Icebox, I think Icebox भी हटी है।
But Claw never stopped
Yes,
appointing new
yeah.
candidates to weave the scroll, despite knowing exactly how I felt about the situation.
हट गए। एसेंट और सनसेट हट गए, दोनों हट गए। वो नहीं आएंगे अब।
I knew exactly what he was doing.
पर्ल आ गया उसकी जगह।
And
और
yeah, if I ever
और
did
एक मैप
share
है
my
जो वो
memories
है।
with someone, I guess that person would be a
वो
friend.
तीन क्या बोलते हैं उसको?
But it never got to that point. This time
एक और
though, you
नाम है
win,
बोल
Claw.
के फ्रैक्चर भी है। एबिस और फ्रैक्चर क्यों है? वो फ्रैक्चर तो अभी
Take
आया है।
this. I guess
Heaven,
it's
bind,
my response
heaven, I
to what
think.
you told me the other night.
बाइंड तो है। बाइंड तो रह गई।
What is it?
फ्रैक्चर है
If
उसकी
I
जगह।
had to choose my color,
सनसेट की जगह।
it would be the color of this handkerchief. Countless people exist in my memories, and I know what. Since you have a long lifespan, just keep it safe.
Whoa.
Isn't that what?
Okay. This is a...
Actually, sharing senses, although I didn't, and that connects.
So, and that's
एबिस
why
और
the
फ्रैक्चर
traveler
यो
can
नरूटो भाई
EvoFox
वेलकम टू द
too.
स्ट्रीम।
Because it works both ways, right?
भाई दे देते भाई नरूटो
Quick
भाई।
thinking.
बल्कि
But
देते हैं
only
मैं
those
सितलाली
trained-
निकाल लेता।
That's why there's no need to work.
Oh.
I lied. Hearing each. So, after everything we just went through, I bet you can hear me again. I knew it. Since the connection between our memories is already there, the only way to get rid of the effect is for one of us to forget about the other. Just messing with you. I'm a legendary shaman of my tribe. Now that I know the cause, of course I can figure out how to fix it.
कितना बढ़िया देखूंगा अभी। ये
It'll
खत्म तो हो।
probably take some time though. So, besides, I'm an open book. It's not like you're gonna hear anything. A shame? I mean, if no promise. उन्नीस और है बस। 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 50 55 60 हो गया है। आले से उनका आले नहीं चाहिए भाई मेरे को, यही चाहिए सितलाली।
We should take a break.
60 हो गया भाई मेरा, क्लोज ही है। 10 फुल में तो आएगी ही। नींद ऐसे भरी है आंखों में, क्या बताऊं। सो जाना चाहिए था दोपहर में यार। इसका तो ये खत्म ही नहीं हो रहा भाई। माविका वेपन है, सितलाली हार्ट अटैक हो गया था। अरे यार मैंने तो खुद किया भाई।
Did it?
दूसरे गाड़ी पे।
Your investigation into the Battle of Seven Colors must have...
Wow! Elder Talapo...
Yeah, we should explain.
अब हो गया? बंद करो भाई इसको, बंद करो।
You don't look surprised.
It makes perfect... Now, it's just a matter of...
Well...
In that case, after all, you completed your...
Alright,
and we interrogated them. He hired people to... We now have a record...
So he was behind the contract. Anyway, that clears it up. People don't...
Until we...
क्या मस्त लग रहा है भाई, ये देखो, ये स्क्रॉल मस्त लग रहा है भाई। अब नेक्स्ट क्या करोगे? ईफा नहीं तो आई थिंक आई विल गो फॉर स्कर्क सिटलाली निकाल, अगर सिटलाली निकलती है तो ठीक है, नहीं तो ईवा, नहीं तो स्कर्क, ये दोनों में से कोई एक है।
You told him everything, right?
Yep, we left.
You could have just said it was a gift from the spirits. I guess he is different from the previous chiefs. But if he...
There you are. I've been looking everywhere for you.
Oh, it's the other Fontanian researcher. He wasn't taken away
Mizuki
with
नहीं,
his
Mizuki
boss?
करो, ईफा
Please, call
Mizuki
me
नहीं।
Allier. I'll be heading back to Fontaine.
देखता
I'd
हूँ
like to
ईफा,
ask some
पहले आने तो
questions
दो।
about Wheat Sealing. I want people outside of...
स्कर्क तो कंफर्म है, ईफा का कंफर्म नहीं है।
What?
Don't misunderstand. I have no intention of twisting your history or using it to make a profit. It's just honest. I believe amazing stories deserve to be shared with the world.
All right, you can ask your questions.
Important plans?
ईफा कौन है?
thank
इसी
you
ट्राइब
very
का है
much.
क्या, वो फ्लाइंग वाली ट्राइब का है, याद है? उसका दोस्त है, ओरोन का दोस्त है, जो ओरोन के साथ बात करता है, जो याद है उसकी स्टोरी में दिखाता है, टेंट में बैठा था वो।
Another day, another drained social battery. Uh-huh. Hold on. You owe me a pair of books.
चास्का का बहन लड़का है भाई वो ईफा।
When it comes to light novels, your memory is like a steel trap, huh?
You're telling... But I...
Of course. Well,
Sent to me.
and this is?
The key to my house. Don't bother knocking next time. You'll disturb my sleep.
गारंटीड क्या? नहीं, 50-50। बस भाई इतना ही कर सकता हूँ मैं आज। अबे यार 4 स्टार पर 4 स्टार ही आ रहा है भाई। अब नहीं कर पाऊंगा। अब कहाँ से लाऊं? यो मासू, वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम। कितने की पेटी हुई थी भाई? 65 था क्या? 60 था? 63 या 64 की पेटी होगी भाई। यार 10 फुल यार। कहाँ से लाऊं 10 फुल यार? कैसे हो? बहुत दिन बाद आ रहे यार। हाँ अच्छा हूँ, थोड़ा भी दिमाग खराब है, अभी दिमाग नहीं चल रहा है। एक तो दांत दर्द कर रहा है। चितलाली कब जा रहे हो? कब जा रहा है मैंने? कल 3:30 बजे। कल 3:30 बजे मैंने जा रहा है। 10 फुल कहाँ से लाऊं? मेरे पास 10, एक 50-50 खेल लो कम से कम, शांति रहे मेरे को। नेक्स्ट मैच तो सेव ही करना है मेरे को। 10 फुल मिल जाता था भाई मेरा दिन। तो बताओ मासूम भाई कैसे हो? रीजन पे करना पूरा सीरियल। हाँ ये नहीं कि 5 वेलकिन दे दूं, प्रॉमिस किया था जो 5 बल्कि देता अभी निकाल लूंगा मैं। बोले अर्ली मिलेगा तो दूंगा, अर्ली भी मिल गया तब भी नहीं दिया भाई। ठीक है भाई, मिलेनियन बिल्ड है ही नहीं। पांच ट्रॉफी भाई, 370 भाई। मैंने तो नहीं बोला था कि मैं दूंगा, आपने बोला था। आपके लिए क्या है ये, तो ऐसा लग रहा है छुट्टे पैसे बांट रहे हो। 5 ट्रॉफी भाई, ऐसे ही आपके लिए तो 5 ट्रॉफी है भाई। तीन सौ में मिल जाएंगे, 370 में एक बिल्कुल। कब वेल उस दिन एबिस करते टाइम सबूत है मेरे पास। सीओसी भी था उस दिन एबिस करने जब आया था लास्ट टाइम एबिस, विदाउट जोंगली किया था मैंने। लास्ट ईयर दिसंबर में। छोड़ो भाई, मेरा सर घूम रहा है अब। मिले विले की तो है नहीं। मेरा सर तो घूम ही रहा है। कौन है भाई ब्रदर? भाई बताओ भाई।
Add Astro. Thank you for complete. Add Astro.
तो जब वही करूंगा भाई, जा ही रहा हूँ मैं, दिमाग खराब हो रहा है।
This world will be reduced to
Let's light it up! Let the world collide! Everybody stand back! Letting great names echo! Light up the blazing sun!
listen to delay the inevitable.
Time to shine! I'm going in! Let the mountains flames boil! Bring it!
Like rain!
Pyroclastic surge!
Touching gears.
Incinerate!
Shower me with thread!
नहीं मिली अभी तक। 65 की पीटी हो गई। नहीं मिल रही मेरे को। आ गया प्रणव भाई। 7 बजे स्केच भाई 7 पेज में वेलकम गिवे हो रहा है। अगर आपको टैग मार दूंगा तो अच्छा रहता। मेरे को बता देना कि आप करोगे या नहीं। कितना वेलकम गिवे होता है भाई? मैं इसको 90 करके वो करके आया, राउंड करके आया। ये कहाँ से, ये कौन से उस पर डाल रहा है भाई? आओ भाई हम लोग देखते हैं।
あなたに安らぎがあらん。兵糧のようにうなれ、砕け散れ。あなたに安らぎがあらん。兵糧のようにうなれ、砕け散れ。へい。それ。よっ。あなたは必ず滅亡の道をたどる。へい。
आने में कितना टाइम लगता है भाई?
जजमेंट भाई मैं तो यूला चला ही नहीं पाता भाई। क्यों ही देख रहा हूँ मैं। यूला तो मेरे से चलती नहीं है। ओ भाई मेरा दिमाग खराब हो गया है भाई। कल करूँगा भाई ये सब। शायद ताली मिली, चितलाली मिली नहीं यार, नहीं मिली। बहुत मेहनत कर रहा हूँ, नहीं मिली। आई डोंट नो क्या करूँ, सर घूम रहा है मेरा।
सब कुछ कर लिया भाई मैंने। यार सर घूम रहा है भाई, आज के लिए इतना ही रखते हैं भाई, बहुत हद कर रहा है। चलो भाई आज के लिए इतना ही रखते हैं, मैं अब दिमाग खराब हो रहा है। बाय बाय। सर घूम रहा है भाई, बाय बाय।